after drafts of a vessel. An after trim is where the after draft is larger than the forward draft, and a forward trim is where the forward draft is larger than the after draft. A vessel floating with the same drafts at each end is referred to as being on an even keel. Trim may be changed by the following methods. Moving a weight already on board in a forward or aft direction. By adding or discharging weights at different positions longitudinally. Possibly by change of density of the water in which the vessel floats. The change of trim is the difference between the original trim and the final trim. The trimming moment of a force is the measure of the trimming effect of this force about a specific point, and will be dependent on the size of the force and the length of the lever at that point. The trimming moment of a weight loaded or discharged is the size of the weight and its position as a distance from the center of flotation or after perpendicular. Either is acceptable. When considering a weight moved longitudinally, it is equal to the magnitude of the weight times the distance actually moved fore or aft. Remember, when a weight is loaded or discharged, there will also be an overall sinkage or rise due to the increase or decrease of displacement, and this value is dependent on the TPC for that draft. The center of flotation is the geometrical center of the vessel's waterplane area, and the point about which the vessel trims and heels, sometimes called tipping center. It is often not appreciated that heeling is also about this point. With a rectangular waterplane, this would be amidships, but with a conventional ship shape, the CF may be forward or aft of this position. The longitudinal metacentre is the point of intersection of the vertical upward forces through the centre of buoyancy in the even keel and the slightly trimmed condition. The longitudinal metacentric height, GML, is the metacentric height in the longitudinal sense, and is the distance from the longitudinal centre of gravity and the longitudinal metacentre. It is much larger than the transverse GM value, and can be even larger than the ship's length. The MCC is the moment, in ton meters, required to change the trim of a vessel by 1 centimetre.